Yo, what's happening? It's me, Millie Money here. How's everybody doing? All right, man. I'm back for the third game of the night. Magic vs Celtics. So let's tune in and see who pulls this off. Since the Celtics do lead 3-1, so most likely they pull it off. But let's see what happens, y'all. Let's tune in.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. A look at the starting group for the Magic. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Joseph in at the 1 spot. And for the Celtics, Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. You know, Clark, when you take a look at how these teams play, is it fair to expect a slower pace of the game?
I certainly think so, partner. I mean, both teams are extremely disciplined. They're not really interested in going up and down in a windshield wiper fashion. They value taking care of the ball and playing in the half court.
Now, here's Brown. And it's Wagner with the rebound. To the inside. Over in the corner, Banchero. From outside, off the mark. White against Joseph. The kick out to Tatum. The Celtics working the ball around now. Five on the clock. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
We know Tatum's got a terrific jumper, but I like when he pounds that paint too.
And here's Banchero. Carter with a screen on Tatum. Shot on the wing. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Tatum. Off the mark. His first miss of the game, 1 for 2. And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Pass to Carter. Brown against Wagner. For the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Hunting for that shot. Wagner wants to eat.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Porzingis with the ball. Takes the 3. Joseph with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Wagner against Brown. Clark, I know you'd agree, Paolo Banchero has certainly lived up to the hype, being a #1 overall pick.
Yeah, you know, I loved him when he was in college. Loved his size, his athleticism, his IQ, his tenacity. I mean, I don't think there's anything on the floor that he can't do.
First free throw is good.
When you're the #1 pick, like Banchero, the expectations are through the roof. But Paolo is well-grounded. Got his feet on the ground, head squarely focused. He's embracing the challenge and meeting it so far.
Both free throws good from Banchero. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Tatum gets the bucket.
Well, I like how Tatum had his hands up and ready to go on that catch and shoot. Well done.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with Joe Mazzulla. Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Now here's Brown. Wendell Carter unable to get his last shot to go. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Orlando lead it. Now Wagner. Joseph finds Wagner. Back to Joseph. Banchero, a screen on Holiday. Joseph has an open look. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Yeah, he can be lethal from distance. When Joseph has room to fire, he's not going to hesitate.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Look at this little fella going in there and eating up some glass.
Banchero kicks to Wagner. Pass to Caldwell Pope beyond the arc. The rebound by the Celtics. Brown feeling it out a bit. To the paint. Trying to find Wagner and gets it to him. And now Banchero pushing it up and no one back to stop him.
And this kid is just a natural-born scorer. Banchero can post you up, face you up, and also beat you in transition.
Now here's Tatum. 5 points in the game. Pass to White. Here's Tatum. Down low. Here's Holiday. Joseph with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Banchero inside. Tatum on him. And the rejection by Tatum.
And look at Tatum turning up the defensive intensity, outworking the shooter.
Outside White. Porzingis inside. Defended by Carter. Porzingis can't hit. On offense, here are the Magic. They're on a 12-3 run. Banchero up top, guarded by Holiday. Holiday against Banchero. 5 to shoot. Joseph hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Joseph's got 5.
Lay off Joseph too much, and he has no problem taking these shots. Excellent at catching and shooting.
they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now here is Holiday. Still yet to score. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Oh, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Tatum against Banchero. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And Banchero doesn't back down from anyone, which is why he's able to draw those fouls.
For Orlando, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And he makes the first. He doesn't get the second one. Celtics trail by 8. Holiday surveying the floor. Pass to Tatum. Buries the easy one. 9 points in the game so far.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Banchero outside. Now here's Joseph. Banchero outside. Driving inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Banchero's got 9 points.
And once Banchero gets going, boy, it's hard to stop him. Given his size and speed, he's going to be a handful.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Here's Tatum. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes. Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Pass to Tatum. Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum to the paint. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Man, I love watching Tatum break down the defense in the pick and roll, exploits any passing lane that's available to him.
Joseph against Holiday. Banchero outside. Lock at 6. Wagner on the wing. He's covered by Brown.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Holiday goes in, and Holiday throws it down.
Wow, Holiday just assaulting the rim, going at it full speed.
Outside, Joseph. Banchero outside. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the two J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
Back, David, remember a couple of years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together.
Strong and explosive Jaylen Brown is a tough matchup in the painted area.
Wagner outside. Wagner a screen on Holiday. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Clark, we're looking at Franz Wagner here. What makes him so effective?
Well, his size and mobility, a rare combination, and how good he is instinctively at the defensive end of the floor. I mean, he can get out and get in a stance and guard guards, and he also can bang inside with big physical guys, and he's very fluid in his motion, great agility. Love watching that young fella play.
First free throw is good.
No denying, the future is certainly bright for Wagner. He's a superb scorer already who also is growing as a passer.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Isaac's checked in for Wendell Carter. Anthony comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Anthony Black in for Corey Joseph. And he makes both free throws.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Horford. Here's Hauser. And stolen by Wagner. Here's Isaac. Good work defensively by Horford. Celtics trail by 6. Here's Brown. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk by Brown.
And Brown really is at his best when he takes it inside. I mean, the defense has no idea what to do with it.
Wagner outside. The 3 drains the three-pointer. Wagner's got 8 points.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
Here's Pritchard. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now here's Anthony. Isaac a screen on Brown. And here's Anthony from the arc. And Pritchard pulls it down. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for the Celtics. Tatum comes in for Jaylen Brown. Magic leading by 5. Banchero with the ball. 11 points in the game. Lets it go from the wing. And a little luck that time, but it drops. He's got 13.
Excellent work in the screen and roll. Banchero solid at knowing when to shoot in those sets.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Cole Anthony. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Magic?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
And that one falls for Tatum.
You really like your chances with Tatum at the line. He locks in and focuses on these two.
And so Tatum nails them both. Magic leading by 5. To the middle. Here's De Silva. Black kicks to Banchero. For 3. Rebound Boston.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Craig. With the shot, Pritchard gets the bucket.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Anthony against Tatum. Fires from deep. Drops in the tray. And the Magic lead by 6.
A capable floor general. I love watching Anthony set up his teammates.
Steps back. Lets it go from 14. The rebound by Batadze. Orlando's gone 4 of 8 on their 3-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside. Here in the first quarter. Takes a 3. And no good. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Hauser the pass to Tatum. Six to shoot. Craig with a screen on Anthony. The 3 from Tatum. Buries the long-range jumper. Tatum's got 14 points for the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Magic lead by 3 and will return shortly. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about the Magic here so far in this one?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Magic. They've led by as much as 10. They've got Torrey Craig. He's out there with Horford. And it's Hauser in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Celtics trail by 3. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Tatum. From deep 3-point land. Horford. Great positioning on the putback.
Per usual, Big Al carving out outstanding position that helps him get to the ball before anybody else.
Here's Banchero. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or 2 against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the stripe. And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
And it's tied up with that one. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Banchero looking around. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Takes it inside. That puts them in the lead. Tatum's got the lead up to 2 now for the Celtics.
Got to give credit to Tatum. I mean, adding strength over time, learning how to score through contact on the drive, all positive signs.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Clark, Cole Anthony is some kind of scorer when he gets hot.
Yeah, he's really special when he gets it going. He can beat you by himself. That's how good he is. He's a little mercurial, up and down, volatile a bit. But I tell you what, I like what he gives you when he's playing at his best.
That's good from Anthony.
And when it comes to efficiency, Anthony's strongest suit is at the line.
So Anthony nails both of them. So it's Boston now. And here is Tatum. He's got 19. Oh, he jams it right over Cole Anthony. Wow!
An athletic forward who dunks it with style. He's showing off his dunking ability right there.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Here's Black. Still scoreless. Pass to Bitadze. Now Anthony. Rebounded by Tatum. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Great job by Tatum in close.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one. Doing it all.
The Magic trail by 4. Banchero outside. They set the pick. Inside. Deflects the pass. Looking for Anthony and gets it there. 6 on the shot clock. Here he goes. Great D that time from Tatum. Celtics leading by 4. To the inside. Here's Horford and a dunk by Horford.
How about Horford showing you that he knows a little bit about elevation? The big fella bouncing to the rack.
Here's Black. Pass to Banchero. And he converts the layup. Banchero's got 4 points in the quarter.
A promising sign of things to come with Banchero. Clearly somebody you've got to be excited about.
The 3 from Tatum. Orlando grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Black. Nothing on the board. Back to Anthony. This one for 3. And Pritchard pulls it down. The Celtics have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Now Tatum, 23 points in the game.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and it was maybe a step out of his range.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Boston.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
And the first one at the line is good. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for the Magic. Joseph comes in for Cole Anthony. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Boston leading by 3. Ah, here comes Tatum. Out to the right wing. To the paint, just 5 to shoot. Porzingis can't hit. The Magic have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Here's Black, guarded by Tatum. Out to Carter, shoots a 3. The Magic again can't hit. Boston's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Up top, Tatum. He's covered by Banchero. Tatum against Banchero. Got a hand on it. Here's Black. Hasn't made one yet. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
The Magic have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. Brown is checked in for the Celtics. Derek White comes in for Pritchard. Then for the Magic, Franz Wagner's checked in for Goga Bitadze. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Corey Joseph. That one drops. He ties it up. The Celtics have gone 6 of 11 from the floor.
Timeout.
Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. The Magic making a switch here. Joseph's checked in. Tatum finds Porzingis. Back to Tatum. Outside Holiday. Tatum a screen. And Holiday is good for 3. Holiday's got 5 points so far.
With deep range and a wide arsenal of moves, Holiday keeps defenders off balance.
Back to Wagner. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. Inside. And then Carter with the jam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Porzingis with a screen on Wagner. Brown wide open. He fires. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. There's the drive. Count it. Banchero's got 7 now in this quarter.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulder. The 29th pick overall in 2017 has come a long way. Kevin, those chips are still there.
You're so right, David. Thanks. He's become a heck of a player. For Boston, they've gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Caldwell Pope dishes to Joseph. Wagner outside. Pass to Banchero. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from 14. Holiday with the block.
Well, we've always talked about the great defender that Holiday is. Well, he showed you right there with the rejection.
Count that one.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Celtics. And a change for the Magic. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Banchero. That free throw good from Drew Holiday.
Holiday really is a soft-spoken guy on and off the court. Leads by example, is extremely reliable and talented, and his teammates have great respect for him because of it.
Now here's Joseph. He has 5. Pass to Bitadze. Back to Wagner. Got a piece of it, and they get it back. Boston leading by 4. And Holiday has it in the corner. And here's Porzingis. Pass to White. Back to Porzingis. Rebound by the Magic. Carter's got 6 rebounds in the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Throughout his career, Clark, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope has proven himself to be a quality player.
He certainly has, and I love the way he plays. He's locked in all the time at both ends. Really not only understands his role, Kevin, but embraces it. He's out there to space the floor with his shooting and then provide a lot of energy and versatility on defense.
Free throw good from Caldwell Pope. And Caldwell Pope drops them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
White against Caldwell Pope. White drives in. Brown right side. Cornett. The jump hook. And that one drops. Now here's Wagner. He's got 8. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Wagner will battle you inside now. He's not afraid to embrace and even initiate contact.
Here's White. The rebound by Bitadze.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Holiday against Joseph. Carter outside. Good on the three-point shot. Carter's got 5.
The versatility of Carter Jr., I mean, he can shoot off 1 to 2 dribbles as well as off the catch.
Holiday sets the pick for White. Lets a floater go. Orlando grabs the miss. Bitadze's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Joseph against White. Wagner outside. From outside the arc. Rebound Boston.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you should miss.
Here's Holiday. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Orlando's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Caldwell Pope kicks to Joseph. Here's Bitadze, guarded by Holiday. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Bitadze the pass to Carter. Bangs home the trifecta. Now it's a 4-point Magic lead.
You know, when Carter Jr. is hitting this, it opens up everything else. Love seeing him get going from there.
Outside, White. Back to Holiday. Bank shot, no good. And it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. And Joseph kicks to Carter. Down low. Here's Wagner. And it's good, 2 points. He's got 12.
Wagner knows how to handle his business inside, mainly due to how much confidence he brings to the court.
Holiday, the pass to Brown. Shoots over Wagner. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Brown.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Wagner outside. Pulls from the top of the key. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Magic out in front as they end the second quarter on a 12-4 run. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Here's Wagner. So on the floor for Orlando. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. And it's Joseph in at the one. Wagner with it, out guarded by Porzingis. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Off target from outside. And White kicks to Tatum. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got his 6th rebound on the night. Fires for 3. Great D that time from Tatum. Celtics trail by 4 to the middle. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Paolo Banchero. The Celtics shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Tatum at the line, shooting 1.
Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Joseph finds Caldwell Pope. Carter with a screen on White. White against Caldwell Pope. No good on the shot. White with the defensive effort. Brown the pass to Tatum. And a missed layup.
And that's just terrific positioning on his part to get that board. I mean, he might not have the size, but his basketball IQ and feel is off the charts.
Now here is Carter. He's got 8 from deep. And it's Banchero missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
To the inside. Up top, Tatum. He's covered by Banchero. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Wagner passes to Carter. Now here's Joseph. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Banchero with the ball. And the rejection by Tatum. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Wagner wide open. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. 14 points for Franz Wagner. Joseph against Holiday. Brown kicks to Tatum. Clock at 6. Launches from deep. And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That's his first foul. And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Orlando leading. Wagner with it. 14 points for him. Caldwell Pope outside. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. And that's now 10 points for Wendell Carter. Outside, White. Back to Tatum. Outside, Porzingis. Inside. Here's Brown. It's hauled in by the Magic. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Brown against Wagner. 6 to shoot. Banchero, a screen on Brown. And it's Wagner missing. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. And finished off by Kristaps Porzingis.
Boy, a creative finisher who throws it down with ease at 7-3. Put the ball in Porzingis' hands, and he'll occasionally wow you.
Banchero outside. Back to Wagner. To the left side wing. Spins. And it's Banchero missing.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Orlando's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Joseph, the pass to Wagner. Pass to Banchero. Now Caldwell Pope, guarded by Holiday. And there's Caldwell Pope. That's good on the assist from Banchero. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points so far. And White kicks to Holiday. And it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Celtics making a switch here. Richards checked in. And a switch here also for Orlando. Anthony Black's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. So it's Boston now. 4-point game. Porzingis sets the pick for Brown. Driving to the basket. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And, you know, really, guys, Brown is very talented at knocking down shots, even when getting hit.
Personal foul. 13 foul. At the line, Jaylen Brown. At the line with 1 shot.
A fearless athlete. Jaylen Brown competes every single night on both sides of the ball. Something you want as a teammate.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Black the pass to Wagner. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Here's Brown. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And like a number of centers in today's NBA, Wendell Carter Jr. continues, Clark, to hone his three-point shooting.
Boy, I tell you what, Kevin, it's almost mandatory necessary for big guys nowadays to be able to knock down not only the mid-range jumper, but the three-point shot. Give credit to Carter Jr. for seeing this growing trend and then working to put it into his toolkit.
Outside, Joseph. Pass to Banchero. Back to Joseph. Down low. And finished off by Wagner.
Good decision that time by Wagner, taking it straight line to the rim. The defense had no chance to stop it.
Here's Pritchard. The screen from Brown. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got 9 points. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Wagner kicks to Banchero. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Tatum. Tatum gets it to go inside.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
The Magic trail by 4. Wagner outside. Porzingis comes with the double team. Black the pass to Carter. Wagner kicks to Black. Carter with the screen. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Boston.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And another thing, the defense didn't clog the lanes. They took full advantage with their ability to attack the paint on a lot of those possessions.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They lead by 1. Launches it. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got 4 rebounds in this game. Banchero outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Banchero's got 23.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Here's Pritchard. 9 points in the game so far. And here's Tatum for 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Wagner's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Banchero. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Holiday finds Porzingis. Pass to Pritchard. Holiday with it. Picked up by Joseph. Pritchard. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Pritchard's got 8 points in the quarter.
And, you know, this is Drew Holiday's role. He's out there to run the offense and get his guys going.
Black in the post. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Black's got 8 points.
Man, this has just been back and forth all game.
Boy, it's been fun to watch. Both teams trading shots and trading leads. Boy, it's been tight, neck and neck down the stretch.
Now here's Tatum. 32 points in the game. To the paint. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. One-on-one here. Here's Banchero. Drops in the layup for 2. 25 points in the game. Celtics trail by 3. And Holiday kicks to Tatum. No good that time. Great defense that time from Banchero. Joseph against Holiday. Banchero outside. Carter with a screen on Tatum. And the rejection by Tatum. To the middle. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Tatum's got 34 points.
Boy, that is some kind of heads-up basketball from Holiday. He does not sleep on the wide-open man and found him perfect.
Outside, Joseph. Pass to Banchero. Six on the shot clock. And he drops it in from the low post. Banchero's got 7 points for the quarter. Boston's gone 2 of 5 with a three-point shot since coming out of the break. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Orlando making some changes. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Banchero. And Anthony subbed in for Corey Joseph. Nice ball movement by Boston. And he makes that one.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
1:39 left to play here in the third. Here's Black. He's got 8. Down low. Here's Wagner. Back to Black. Shot clock at 5. Over Horford. Black, no good. Boston trailing. Here's Pritchard. He's got 12. Hit by Horford. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
You can almost feel the mindset he has. I mean, when the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
.59 seconds left to play in the third. Shot clock at 6. Hauser the pass to Pritchard. Shoots over Wagner.
Wagner takes a lot of pride in trying to make a defensive impact and does a good job contesting the shot there.
To the inside. Takes it off the glass. 18 points for Franz Wagner.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Horford with the screen on Anthony. There's Brown with the 3. Rebounded by Isaac. Magic leading by 3. Anthony left side. Launches a three. Good on the triple. Anthony's got 5 points so far. From deep three-point territory, he doesn't hit that one. And so it's the Orlando Magic with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And don't go away. We'll be right back. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So it's Boston now. Torrey Craig is out there with Horford. Then it's Tatum, and it's Hauser in at the three. That's the Boston 5. Tatum against Anthony. Clock at 6. Now here's Tatum, covered by Anthony. And that one's good, Tatum.
Well, Tatum can find the shot he wants just about anywhere. He's got that kind of versatility.
Here's Black. Outside Anthony. Pass to Banchero. 7-foot shot. Rebound Boston. Here's Hauser. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Wants to get it to Tatum and does. Rebounded by Anthony.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, big-time dunk by Banchero. I like seeing the aggressive side of this young man.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hauser. Outside Tatum. And Tatum hammers it home.
Tatum, like most players, is best when he's aggressive and attacking the basket.
Here's Black. Banchero outside. No good on the three.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Here's Pritchard. Craig passes to Hauser. And here is Tatum. The three is drilled by Tatum.
Really smooth release from Tatum on that three. Makes that shot look effortless.
Black dishes to Banchero. Shoots. Rebounded by Hauser. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. He's looking for Craig and finds him. Banchero against Craig. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's De Silva. Off with the layup. Pass to Horford. Tatum against Anthony to take the lead. In deep, Tatum drops it in. Tatum's got 43 points.
I like the quality of shots Tatum takes. I mean, concentrates on taking good shots within his range.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He knows every possession is critical now. Holiday. He's checked in for Boston. And the Magic making a change here as well. Joseph's checked in. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
During that last break, I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley said to his team. He said in the huddle, you got to play some defense in the paint. They're getting too much in there. Battle down low. Time to fight, guys.
Thank you, David. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And here is Anthony. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They need this one. That one doesn't drop. Holiday with the defensive effort. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Orlando trailing here. And Joseph kicks to Black. Pass to Banchero. Anthony on the wing. Pulls it up. And Boston with the rebound. Horford's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Tatum finds Holiday. Here's Pritchard. Fires it up. And right through it goes. And it's a 3-point Celtic lead. And it's the Magic with the ball. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Far from just a jump shooter, Joseph is not shy at getting inside and making it happen there.
The line for the Magic, Corey Joseph. The line for 1.
Free throw, no good for Joseph.
Yeah, you can just see it in Corey Joseph. He loves to hoop. I mean, he's a talented offensive player who also gets after it on defense.
Here's Pritchard. Inside, picked off in midair. Pass to Black. Anthony on the wing. Now, here's Joseph. Knocked away and out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Boston making some changes. Porzingis comes in for Al Horford. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Pritchard. Orlando also making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. And it's Franz Wagner in for Cole Anthony. The Celtics have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Back to Tatum. Over Banchero. A nice shot by Tatum. Tatum's got 45 points.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Here's Black, guarded by Holiday. There's a screen. There's Wagner with the 3. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Wagner's got the game tied up here for Orlando. The Celtics have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Pass to Tatum. Great defense that time from Banchero. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Here's Black, guarded by Holiday. Carter with the screen. Here's Black, out to Carter, stolen. Here's Hauser, he's defended by Wagner. Hauser the pass to Tatum. through contact. Tatum.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Wagner on the wing. Kicks it out to Banchero. 6 to shoot. To take the lead. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown's got 4 rebounds in this game. Unloads from 9. And Tatum out top the key. And it's off from three-point range. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic, trailing by 2. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
Really like how Wagner has really gone after it on offense. That's part of why he's hot right now.
Pass to Hauser. Here's Brown. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
He's off on the first. The Celtics making a switch here. White's checked in. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Orlando. And the second free throw, good.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. To the inside and taken away by Brown. Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. Good. 6 points for Porzingis.
Well, you know, guys, the combination of strength and height for Porzingis allowing him to take on physical defense much better.
Bounce pass Wagner. And Joseph kicks to Wagner. Joseph with a screen on Brown. And that one's good, Wagner.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Yeah, I think that might have been intentional. Perhaps was not an accident because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
Here's Tatum. That shot misses. Great defense that time from Banchero. Caldwell-Pope outside. Back to Banchero. The 3 from Joseph. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Brown. Down low. Here's White. And White slams it in.
Now that's big-time hops right there. White bouncing off the floor like a pogo stick and just throwing it down.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. outside. Pass to Banchero. Driving the lane. Out to Carter. Outside, Joseph. Carter with a screen on Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. 17-foot shot on the way. Shot by Joseph, no good. Right the pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Great execution by Porzingis, showing you he can get it done in the clutch.
Now Banchero. Carter with a screen on Tatum. Here's Banchero. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Tatum passes to Brown. Celtics passing it around. It's White on the wing. Drills the three-pointer. White's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Now here's Joseph. To the paint. Porzingis with the steal. Tatum against Banchero. And the basket by Tatum. Tatum's got 49 points in the game.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's Joseph. And Carter has it in the corner. And it's Joseph in the corner. No good again that time.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Now here's Wagner. And so Orlando again turning it over.
Here we go.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Here's Cornette. Pass to Pritchard. The tray. That one's not going to go. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Jason. Congrats on the win. It was a slow start on offense, so what got you guys going in the second half?
You know, Coach told us we didn't deserve to make any shots. You know, we were too tense. We weren't having any fun. You know, we started having a lot more fun in the second half. The guys were smiling and cheering, and we had some shots.
Well, it's good to know that if you smile, you make shots. I'll keep that in mind. Congrats, man. Back to you.
Thank you for that, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jason Tatum.
Thank you.
you.